We should make that into a shirt.
Oh,
Look good,
feel good,
dance good.
But it's as well.
I know, it's okay.
Look good, feel well.
That's okay. English is our second language. Hi everybody, welcome to the VYbE Dance channel.
So as you know, we have a bunch of YouTube dance tutorials right on our page. And today we thought we would do a tips video.
Yes, we're going to give you some hacks to show you how to take full advantage of all the online lessons out there, including ours. Online lessons will let you learn choreography from your favorite choreographers from all over the world, so there are no more geographical restrictions.
Who are some choreographers that you took class from?
Isabel, I don't know how to say her last name. Yes. Riehata, Jasmine Young, her, and Paris.
Yes.
What? So it's crazy that you can be in your living room and still be able to learn from world-renowned choreographers. But I think a lot of us have realized that learning from home is a very different experience than learning from a classroom setting. We have condensed our experiences from learning online and came up with 3 tips to help you learn better in an online environment.
Okay, let's go.
So the first hack that I personally use a lot is the screen record function on my iPhone. When you're learning online, sometimes the choreographer is going too fast for you and you're kind of like,
wait, what was that part?
but you're in an online environment, especially if it's IG Live or YouTube Live or any kind of live platform, you can't ask questions in real time, right? Which is something we can do at live classes. So in those moments, when I know the choreographer is about to go through a section slowly, I use this trusty screen record button on my phone. You screen record that particular part, you save it into your photos, and then you can play it back any speed as much as you want after the class. But make sure you do not post it. It is not your intellectual property to post. You're only using this to help yourself learn better. Try it out, guys.
Okay, so for tip or hack number 2, it is to start small. And what we mean by that is usually choreographers will teach a section and then do it with music and then going full out in that little section, right? So I think what works best for us is we do it, a little bit not as full out, maybe 30-40% full out. And then when you're comfortable, go a little bit more stronger and bigger. When the choreographer says to go full out on this line, if you're not ready, if you're not comfortable, you don't necessarily have to do it. You're in your own living room, so you can definitely go your own pace and figure out what works best for you. I find sometimes when the choreographer says we're gonna go full out for 3 times, maybe I will reserve my energy for the first one, just kind of like understand the music a little bit more, go a little bit less full out, kind of mark it a little bit, and then go full out when I'm ready.
Yes. Just remember, do not get frustrated with yourself or, get impatient when you're learning, because when you are learning online, the pace that they're going at is just a general their pace, right? It might be really fast for you, might not be fast enough for you. But in those moments where they're saying, okay guys, let's go full out, and you can't go full out, that's totally okay? Start really, really small. An additional point to this tip, something that I always tell my students, you should always be able to sing and dance the choreo at the same time, okay? And I don't mean like Beyonce sing full out with all the bass and all the but if you can sing a song or even just hum it or just a song, and you can sing it and dance it at the same time, that means you've got the musicality of it down. If you find that when you start singing, you forget the choreo, or when you start doing the choreo, you forget how the song goes, that means you haven't matched the movements to the music. And if that's the case, you might have the movement, but the musicality is not there, okay? So start small enough to the point where you can sing and dance at the same time. And once you get that, you make your movements bigger and bigger and bigger until you achieve what you think is full out.
gem that's not even just for online classes. So for everyone that's listening, keep that when we reopen.
Yes. And you know what? If you don't know all the words of the song, you just make up your own. Do it all the time. Make up your own words. It's okay.
Or we just go shiguga,
Yeah.
tikita.
Ziga ziga at.
Yeah.
You got that beauty, beauty cat. Doom, da da da.
And a TT cat. Boom. You got 24/7 and doom doom ha, doom doom ha. Go, go here.
You can do any sounds you want, but as long as you can like vocalize the rhythm and dance at the same time, that means you've got your musicality down. All right, guys. So third tip is something that's really simple and obvious, but really important. You should always keep this in mind: is to find a space that is big enough to contain your movement. All right. And I know some of you are thinking, "There's no room in my house." Okay, or my parents are hoarders. I don't have anywhere to dance, and I only have this space between the wall and my bed. That's all I have. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's why we say start small. You start learning the choreo small. Once you get it, and you're like, yes, I'm ready to film it, or I'm ready to have someone film me and do it full out. Step outside, okay? Go to your balcony, go to your front yard, go to your backyard.
Go to a park.
Go to a park, okay? Go to a parking lot, anywhere. I know. What do people say when that happens?
Unagi.
Sure, for the friends watchers out there. But yeah, go somewhere where there is enough space, because I can assure you, you're not gonna go full out if your space is limiting, okay? Or not even, sometimes your space isn't limiting, but you're just in a space where you don't feel like going full out. A lot of times that's your bedroom, right? Your bedroom's somewhere you feel like, or your living room. It's somewhere you live and where you live your everyday life. So when you're in that setting, you don't feel comfortable going full out.
You don't feel like you can get pushed because you're kind of like, oh, that's where I sleep, that's where I work. So the energy that you feel is still very like this, but when you're dancing, you want a lot of energy. So I agree, yeah, definitely like go into another room or find another space that's a little bit more like invigorating, is that the right word?
Energizing, empowering, that just makes you want to go full out. And where you are not at risk of being interrupted by your siblings, your parents, okay? Because that can be sometimes embarrassing. But yeah, so find a space that's really comfortable for you and can contain your creativity and your movement.
Okay, are you ready for a bonus tip? So our bonus tip is
Look good. Wear something you're comfortable in. When we're at home, a lot of times we neglect what we're wearing. So sometimes you might start a dance class and you're wearing something that you don't normally dance in, right? Maybe like you're wearing boxers or you're wearing your pajamas. But the thing is, what we look like and how we feel in our clothes directly translates into how well we dance. Because you wouldn't wear something that you're not comfortable dancing in when you go to a real class, right? So find something that you would wear to a real class, something that makes you feel, you know, if it's a jazz funk piece, wear the choreo sexier, wear something that makes you feel sexy. If it's hip hop, wear something that makes you feel groovier, whatever that is, okay? So wear something that empowers you, makes you feel good, where you look good, and you will dance better.
look good, feel good, dance good.
You should make that into a shirt.
Oh,
Look good,
feel
feel
good,
good, dance good.
but it's good as well.
I know, it's okay.
Look good, feel what?
That's okay. English is our second language.
All right, and so that is 3 tips plus a couple bonuses just for you guys. If you want us to do any more tips videos, please let us know in the comments below. If you found this interesting or if you found this useful, please give us a like and smash the subscribe button.
And now, check out our online tutorials. They are absolutely free. You can watch them anytime. You can speed it up, slow it down. You can do it with your friends. You can do it with your dog. Record yourself doing our choreo. If you have the chance to learn them. Tag us on Instagram and we'll definitely give you a repost.
We can't wait to dance with you guys again in the studio. It's been so long, but until then, let's stay connected on Instagram and YouTube. All right.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Happy dancing.
Bye.
Bye.